I wasn't surprised. He was already a dick, to be honest. It was kind of like my fault maybe for like wanting to be together with that guy. So I already see red flags, and then I'm like, okay, this validates everything.
Then she like kept begging, like on the floor, no, like pulling my leg and all that. Like, please you already, like it's so obvious you're cheating on me already. Like, why are you still begging for this?
Yeah, she's married to the guy that has two kids, two beautiful kids that I see all the time on my Facebook feed.
Oh my god.
So I was in a relationship for almost 3 years. It started 2012, so I suck at math. How old was I? That was 7 years ago. He was my age, so 32, 33, something like that.
I was 20 or 21, and she was younger. She was like maybe 19. So she was still in school, but I was already serving NS. I just started serving NS. We were still together. We knew back in school. Yeah, we were together for 1 year plus.
I was 22, 23. I think it was 23 because it was after the summer. Yeah, lasted around 4 months.
I need to do something on Excel, so my computer was kind of slow, so I opened up his Excel sheet, and there was like a pivot table with all the girls he slept with. And when I found out, I'm like, hold up, and then it has like categories, age, where they met, description, nationality, and we got together in 2012. So during 2013, 2014, 2015, there was a few. So that was the story, and then I'm like laughing my ass off. So the final straw was during the time when I lost my phone. So I was trying to use his phone to contact all my friends who had the number. And there you go, all these messages again on WhatsApp with a very broken English from a few girls. Oh, I like your flowers, take care of it. So at that point I was living with the guy, and apparently he brought girls back home. So I'm just like, yeah, this is it. I can't go back home and wonder like, where did they have sex? Is it on my bed? And stuff like that. So that was it.
How I found out that she was cheating on me is via my friend Riza. So I was at home chilling, then I got a call from him saying that he saw my girlfriend at Baby's. I met up with him and the guys, and then he actually pointed out to me where she was standing in the crowd. So at that point of time, the guy she was with, she was hugging, no, it's actually the guy was hugging her from the back. So they were like, swaying to music. So for me, like, and it was dark, Baby's is very dark. So for me, like, is that really my girlfriend, I can't really tell.
I felt that she was slowly fading away from the relationship, and then I asked her if it had anything to do with me. She started to say that it was her problem, that she didn't see herself in the relationship. And I just asked then if she was getting that from somewhere else. Then she started to talk about this guy that she knew. He was a classmate at the time. Like, they enjoyed to get out at night after the classes and everything else, because she was in a different union than mine, right? Yeah, that was a fun day.
So at the same time, I'm still texting her, hey, are you sure you're at home? Because like, I didn't tell her exactly why. Then she said, yeah, I'm home, listening to music. Then I asked her, what music are you listening to? Because at that point, right, the venue was playing Justin Timberlake's Cry Me River. Like, it's so sweet, right, the timing. So for me, I said, oh, are you sure you're not listening to Justin Timberlake's Cry Me River? Then she like, what? Like, at that point in time, like, she like turned, like, she like, what the fuck, is like Khai around here or something? She like look around. Then she saw me. And the moment she saw me, right, she like, her face, I tell you, it's like pale as ghost, And she ran towards me. But at that point in time, I already started leaving already.
I felt relief because for at least two, almost 3 weeks, like every time that I saw her, I thought it was a problem with me, or that I had something that I didn't know what was happening, right? So kind of got relief that it was not my problem, And then that turned very quickly to betrayal and rage. Yeah.
I actually considered suicide because I thought like that was the only easiest way for me to get over the hurt that I was going through. Because all I had to do was just jump off a cliff. And I was in a mountain, like on top of a mountain at that point in time in Taiwan. So for me, like maybe I just end it easily, like just jump off this cliff.
I mean, to be honest, I'm okay with like a little bit of cheating here and there, as long as it's not like feelings involved or something along those lines. And I can't try to justify it too by cheating as well, but I felt like, what the hell am I doing?
I think if given a second chance, I would tell her to Unfortunately, I didn't get that opportunity. Maybe she will see this video now. I can tag her on Facebook. Nah, that would be f***ed up.
There wasn't even a second thought about accepting her back because I was really hurt. And for me, once you've broken my trust, then how can I even go back to trusting you again? Because I fully trusted you and you broke it just like that. Yeah, so there's no second thought. I really sure that I wanted to break up with her.
You cheat, I cheat also, okay? I mean, to be honest, like, if you want to do that and then you have like double standards on your partner, that's a bit like misogynistic and rude, right?
The more women have power in the relationship, the more they see that they can stray from the relationship as easily as the men. The option of having a lot of partners is not like exclusive to men. Everyone says that a man can have 10 women, but a woman can only have one man. But that doesn't happen. The more women have a say in the conversation, the more women feel free to have an opinion and to have power in society and the relationship, the more you will see that there's parity between that type of situation. Most situations where you cheat, it's you're either unhappy with the relationship or there's something missing in the relationship or your eyes stray, right? That is an exclusively male trait. So women can do the same thing, right?
In every relationship, if there's cheating, I feel it should be both ways. Both parties must be at fault in some way or another. Let's say the man is not paying enough attention to the wife. That's why the wife feels neglected. Then she finds someone else to have a relationship. But the wife is also at fault because if you are feeling that way, then you should tell the husband that you're feeling that way. I don't think it's down to gender. I think it's down to principles.
I think now we're more evolving. I think women are becoming more self-sufficient. That in a case, it's like, it's very easy to just say like, oh, I'm independent, I'm financially capable, and I don't really need like, attention from a man who's, keeps on disappointing. And yeah, and I guess like us now we're given with like choice paralysis. There's so many things out there, and of course it's easier to just, go out of their ways to explore some other options, right?
If I'm already married and my wife cheats on me, the answer would still be the same. I would actually divorce her. I wouldn't, even though, let's say we already have kids, I would definitely be taking care of the kids. I would still take care of the kids, but I wouldn't be able to live with the same house with the same person anymore. Yeah, I cannot trust that person anymore.
I mean, like I said, there has to be factors that contributes to that infidelity, to be honest. So try to understand the underlying problem. It's easy to put the blame game, but of course, I think relationship, it takes a compromise, it takes work. So I think just try to work on it first. And then of course, if it's a compulsive behavior that he repeatedly do so, then yeah, I mean, why stay in that relationship? I mean,
if my wife cheated on me, then usually the divorce is the situation that you would think of immediately, right? But see, that's the thing. So if it's a fresh relationship, if it's like a 30-year-old relationship and she cheats on you, right, then it can be one mistake versus an entire lifetime of great things, right? If it's like a 1-year, 2-year relationship or marriage, then you have to weigh the consequences of the trust that is broken, right? So I don't know.
I mean, like, of course, it depends. Like, if children are present, then that's another. The course of thinking should also include the children, because at the end of the day, like, you don't want to make your kids go through a bad divorce or, you know, just unhappy marriage, because that reflects on your kids.
Regarding religion, pretty extreme situations. I don't think it says anywhere, both in the Bible, the Quran, any other book, if you betray your husband or you betray your wife morally, then you have a problem.
If their ex is watching this video right now, my message to her would be like, you know. At that point in time, like, I really loved you, right? So the fact, in fact, in Taiwan, you kept calling me, like, apologizing, hey, you cheated. There's no other excuse for it. Like, if you really wanted to go with that guy, then just break up with me. How difficult is that? Why do you still want to keep me on the side and go with that guy?
My message is as simple as that, because that was the only thing that I kept. One of them, of course, was to tell her to f off. The other one was for me to assume or to accept that I had forgiven her for the situation. I know that now she's married, she has a couple of kids with him, right? So it would be really f***ed up of me if I ever thought, no, I'll never forgive her. It's like the betrayal of my life. It doesn't make any sense. She's a much happier woman now than she was with me, so.
Well, he's married, so I guess I hope he's happy. To be honest, I have really no hard feelings. I think everything is always a learning experience, and I hope it's the same for him. I mean, like, sometimes I used to see him in my gym and things like that. I think it's fine, like, I say hello. It doesn't mean that I want to have coffee with you, but, you know, it's good that you still exist, you're still doing well, and I wish you the best. You know, that's about it, because we did share like 3 years of experience. A lot of them are bad, a lot of them are good, but I don't really discount everything. I don't want to like delete everything as well. Like I said, now I think it's hilarious, but yeah, I mean, we all move on, right?
Hey, what's up? Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to us and follow us on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, whatever. And see you in the next episode.